Hey everybody, this is Erica Sabo. Welcome to another episode of My Bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to start things fresh and kind of get back into the swing of things, in particular with anime. I've been covering a lot of gaming and a lot of updates in terms of cons and things like that. However, anime is something that I haven't covered as much lately and something I really wanted to. And so I was thinking to myself, what exactly would I do? Now lately I've been going through a lot of manic stuff, like a lot of manic emotions, a lot of ups and downs. And right now, one of the best things for me when I'm feeling that way is to watch a lot of really emotionally stimulating anime, hence why I am gravitating towards a luminary that I have been wanting to check out for a long time now, someone who I've been teased about for a long time now, and that is Makoto Shinkai. He is an amazing director and he's created some really lovely movies that I'm really happy to finally get to explore. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a weekly anime review probably each Wednesday or each Friday, where I'm going to be reviewing one of his films. He has several at this point, right? So this will be a fairly long series, but it's going to be a really enjoyable one, and I really hope you enjoy it too. So I'm going to be starting things off with probably one of the most groundbreaking, although you could say several of them are, and that anime is 5 centimeters per second. So 5 centimeters per second is divided into 3 chapters, each analyzing the relationship between the two leads, Takaki and Akari, at different points of their lives. Together they experience love, loss, and all the gray area that makes the idea of love that much more engaging and personal. Most of all, the beauty of love during both its ups and downs, as well as the ambiguities that come with it. So typically in really emotionally charged movies, there's always a line, there's always a piece of dialogue that resonates with me and will resonate with me for days, weeks, even years. And 5 centimeters per second had one of those. The line went, "It must really be a lonelier journey than anyone could imagine, to just press forward through the pitch darkness, barely encountering even a single hydrogen atom, wholeheartedly believing you'll come closer to discovering the secrets of the universe within the unfathomable abyss of space. I wonder how far we should go. How far can we go?" It really spoke to me, not just in the context of the film itself, but in the context of my own life, and it might be something that might resonate with you as well, is that sense of loneliness and love, that almost love sickness, if you want to call it that. But it can also be applied to various other emotions at the same time. It can apply to any sort of loss whatsoever, or that pursuit for happiness, that urge for something so much more. So to some, the ambiguities and lack of clear resolution might seem a bit disconcerting, might seem a bit on the disjointed side, but personally I found it to be that much better because it was that much more real, it was that much more raw, even that much more uncomfortable for me to watch, especially considering everything going on in my life right now. And it's one of those things where I take comfort in seeing a film being so willing to celebrate such bittersweet human emotions. I really enjoy it, and I think that if you can look at it in that mindset, I think you'll appreciate it a lot more. Visually speaking, 5 centimeters is gorgeous. While the character design isn't the main highlight of it all, the environments themselves are, as well as the subtle beauties those environments can offer. Shinkai is already such an atmospheric visionary. He not only encompasses emotion within his characters, but also within the world around him. That's something that's very rare nowadays in anime, and something that I think is really worth experiencing and really worth celebrating over. Now, by no means was 5 centimeters per second a perfect film, but I think the imperfections are what make it that much better and that make it that much more real as well. When you think about everyday life and you think about the kind of emotions we get to experience or the kind of imperfections we have within ourselves, you see that things aren't always going to be as as tight-knit as we want them to be. And I think that this very vulnerable film displays that in such a real, accurate manner. And I've heard several times that Shinkai is just this sort of director. He creates very raw experiences, and that's something that I really appreciate, and that's something that I'm really excited to learn more about in his films, is to see that raw emotion and see something so pure that you might not be able to otherwise see. So yes, I mean, if you are just starting out with Shinkai, I highly recommend you check out 5 centimeters per second. Maybe I'll say something later after I watch more of his films, but I'm definitely enthralled by what he has to offer, and I'm really looking forward to doing more of these little mini reviews here. If you have seen his films, in the comments below, just leave suggestions on which film you think might be a good idea to start with. Really appreciate that, and I think all of us would too. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, peace.